Hi, kids. Okay, Boogie Nights from 1997 is the next film in this Mustache Movies series. It's in the series for two reasons. One of them, we've got Burt Reynolds in this film. Can't talk about mustache movies, men with mustaches, without mentioning Burt Reynolds, so I've elected to go with Boogie Nights. The second one is the film is about the porn industry in the 70s, porn industry, porn stash, that, and the 70s stash that go hand in hand. So Boogie Nights it is, although Reynolds earlier in his career, some of his notable roles like Deliverance and Longest Yard, without the mustache, starts wearing it on and off again for a few roles around 1975, and then after that, it becomes a permanent fixture upon his upper lip. Um, so 90s Reynolds' career starts to sort of revitalize from where it was in the 80s. His career trajectory is kind of up and down. Um, but getting some awards and critical acclaim in the 90s. Striptease, he gets some acclaim for in the year before this, in 96, and then this. But after that, it's kind of the end of the awards acclaim for Burt Reynolds' performances. Did not enjoy making the film. Didn't really get it. Did not get along with Paul Thomas Anderson. Anderson was kind of a know-it-all, had an ego and an attitude, which maybe Paul Thomas Anderson did or does. Um, this is Anderson's second feature film, first one being Hard Eight. This is an adaptation of his short film that he made in 1988 when he was 18, the Dirk Diggler story. That Dirk Diggler and the story semi based on the porn star John Holmes. Holmes has a reputation for having a rather large phallus. Holmes died in 1988, the year that he makes the Dirk Diggler story. Holmes dies of complications of AIDS, which is something that I think the porn industry in the 70s was kind of becoming sort of like a reputable industry, not as sleazy. And then I think AIDS kind of stops that in the 80s, among other things. It plays a role. Anyways, this is not porn history, film history. John Holmes also featured. He's part involved in the Wonderland murders in 1981, film about that. Wonderland in 2003 with Val Kilmer as John Holmes. And then in this film, you have your Mark Wahlberg as Dirk Diggler. This is Wahlberg's fifth on-screen film role. Kind of helps cement his reputation as a movie star and not just Mark or a underwear model. He's more than a pair of briefs. And this is the first time, as part of the cast, but this is the first time Wahlberg gets any sort of awards recognition as well. Screen Actors Guild nominates the cast, great cast in Boogie Nights. Great mustaches as well. And then, last thing I'm going to point out, talking about mustaches, John Holmes had a mustache. Dirk Diggler does not. I thought at first that maybe this was a Mark Wahlberg thing, since Wahlberg is known for being clean shaven all the time. But if you watch the 1988 Dirk Diggler story, I'm having trouble with that word. Diggler in that is sort of physically the same, muscly guy, long hair, no mustache. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe.